guys, it's your girl Renee.
And it's your girl Mariah the Queen.
And we back at it again with another video.
So, I'm gonna let you talk because you know this is your channel. So,
by the title, y'all already know what we're gonna be talking about today. So, start over.
No, it's cool.
Start over this. It's your girl Renee.
And it's your girl Mariah the Queen. And we back at it again with another video.
And by the title, y'all already know what we're going to be talking about today. As women, we're going to give y'all relationship advice.
Period. So, guys, honestly, you know, this is my sister Renee. You know, as Mariah the Queen, I'm my older sister. So, we're finally doing a video together. So, yeah, like, we really, you know, just out of nowhere, you know, made a video because we actually didn't plan. Well, no. We kind of brainstormed, you know, what video to do. So we decided to go with girl talk and relationship advice. So honestly, I don't even know where to start. So I'm going with the main person.
Right. Number one, it's like stay loyal, because some people out here, they be going dating other people while in a relationship. So I just advise to stay loyal, because you don't want to get in a relationship and then be together for 8 months or a few years and then wind up and cheat, and then the female or the male gonna be like, well dang, it's like I waste my time being in a relationship knowing I could have been with somebody else that loved me.
Right. And then so also a number, you know, 2 things, you know, like before you get into a relationship with anyone, always take things slow. Always get to know them and stuff, because you don't know what that person's background is. You don't know what they could have done and what type of person they is. They can turn out to be abusive. They can turn out to be a disease or further on excision. So yeah, like take things slow, be friends, you know, like I say for at least a year and everything. Some people say 5 years, but that's too long.
Oh, hell no!
So, go with a year and everything, and you know, like go out places together and stuff like that. You know, stay in touch, and then you know, like when you feel like that's the person for you and you feel like they're right for you, you know, first of all, confirm with God and everything, because God has a purpose for everybody. So ask Him and everything to give you signs and everything if this person the one for you, and if he's not the one for you, and if he say that he is, go on with it. If he say he not, you know, touche, however you say it. But yeah, you know, leave him alone. But the number one thing is take it slow. Like she said, be loyal and everything like that, because you wanna, you know,
treat the trust.
Yeah, you wanna be able to trust, because like, what's a relationship without trust? If you can't trust one another, what's the point of y'all being together? You know. And then also another thing from my experience, like it's sad, you know, you can get to know somebody, right? And they still can hurt you. They can pretend to be all these people and pretend to be legit. And then next thing you know, you get comfortable. Okay. You know, y'all don't take it slow. Y'all don't be friends and everything like that. And I ain't trying to discourage nobody, but I'm just saying from my experience. You know, it's kind of weird these days of this generation and stuff. Not that I'm old and stuff, because I ain't number 23. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel kind of in the old form of fashion world. But back to, as I was saying, you know, like you can get to know a person and they still can mess you over. You know, so still be careful, you know, like no matter that, don't never let your guards down. No matter if you feel like that person is for you, always love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, then who else gonna love you? And I always put the man above first. Back to Renee.
Right, like I feel like the number one thing you should do in a relationship is pray with each other, because prayer is the only thing that would answer your problems. Like I feel like everybody in a relationship should at least pray with each other. You know, just have that good confidence, that good positivity. So yeah.
Yep. So I mean, it's not really nothing to it, you know, like, and take notes. Study one another, you know, like study what they dislike and what they like and stuff like that. You know, like pay attention and stuff. Also, the number one thing is communication, because what's a relationship, what's even a marriage without communication? And I ain't talking about no non-verbal communication. You know, like where you be like, and he be like,
Okay.
I ain't talking about none of that. Okay. So what I'm saying is basically it's talk, sit down together. You ain't gotta like bite each other head off about nothing. It's a way around it. You can avoid that by sitting down talking respectfully, directly, and calm. You know what I'm saying? So to keep from things escalating, because that's how people end up in things and everything. I mean, like if you feel like you're gonna get to that point, just walk away. And go pray about it too. Go pray about it. Ask God, to guide you through to guide you through that situation, and what way to go from here, what to do from here and everything. And if he give you that solution where he, basically feels like, okay, y'all should separate yourselves, then do that. Don't never ignore God's signs and everything, because when you ignore his sign and he removed them out your life, and you think only a breakup, like a regular breakup, no, that's not normal. When God removes somebody out your life, it hurts like hell. It hurts and everything, because the fact that he don't give you all these signs and everything to leave, and you ain't never left, and you just stayed and took yourself through the storm, and now God don't got tired of it because he don't gave you all this sign. Now he removing him out of your life. So that's teaching you a lesson not to ever put yourself through that again, because it's something that somebody did to you before. You should know not to let somebody else do that to you again in your next relationship.
Exactly. And one thing I want to point out is, for the males, don't be taking 3, 4, 5 days to text your girlfriend, because that's gonna make the girl think that you're not interested in them. So just let them know, hey, I'm not interested in you, instead of beating around the bush, not telling them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Taking 4 or 5 days just to reply, in your heart, you don't want them. You just want to waste their time.
I'm saying, I feel like for anybody, for a woman or a man or a girl or boy, however you want to say it, if you, instead of cheating, why cheat on a person when you can actually just leave that person alone and go on about your business and everything? That way, that person that you basically did not want to be with, and you want to be with somebody else opposite and everything outside of the box, they ain't got to worry about going through that pain, because you already don't let them alone. So it basically is not cheating. It's called, okay, she's single, you single, so she can do what she do, and you do what you do, and they can save both y'all a heartbreak. They can save both y'all drama or argument and all that stuff. You don't have to cheat. Just leave the person alone, tell them how you feel, and go on about your business and everything, because you never know, y'all could probably have a friendship, but you cheating is gonna mess up that bond between y'all. It's no point of that. It's nonsense to me, when you can just go on about your day.
Right. And one thing about it is, when a male or a female say, "Good morning, babe," and then you reply back, "Jim," that's just dry texting. One thing, don't be dry texting, because it's gonna y'all can go all day talking about something, okay, and then don't even have a good conversation. So I just recommend y'all to not dry text in a relationship, because then they're gonna think that, hey, it's giving me cheater vibes.
Yeah, that too, or that you're not interested and you're not really feeling this relationship, that's really called nonverbal, what she said. When you dry text and everything, the same way how you want to be treated, and the same way how you want the same way how you want to feel from a person, you got to make that person feel the same way and give that person the same 100% energy. You can't just expect for somebody to give you that 100% energy and you have treating them. You're lacking. So don't expect the same thing back and everything when you're lacking and everything. Take the time to work on yourself. That tells you right there, if you lacking, then you're not obviously ready for no relationship. You probably need to take more time with yourself and develop self-love and learn how to love yourself a little more before you get into a relationship with anybody. Because when you're in a relationship, you got to think for two. You can't just think for yourself and everything. Just like a marriage, it's definitely a big step. So it's not all about you no more when you with that person. It's going to be about both y'all together, about what she wants, what he wants, and things like that. And I know it's going to kind of irritate you and aggravate you, but ain't this what you signed up for? Exactly. So I mean, it's about two people here. Just if you have a kid, you got to think for your kid too, father or mother. You got to think for your kid. You can't just think for yourself.
It takes two people to gain a good relationship.
It does, and everything without two, and one only giving 100%, the other one ain't doing nothing, it ain't gonna work. Y'all just gonna break up, and y'all both just waste your time. You know?
Another thing. Okay, another thing is, don't sit there and it's okay to be overprotective about your girl or your boyfriend, but don't be overprotective saying, hey, give me your Facebook password, give me your Snapchat password or your Instagram. That's being a little bit overprotective, or either telling a person, oh, you can't wear this or you can't wear that, you too fat, or all that. That's called body shaming. You shouldn't feel like you're being body shamed, and then when a female look in the mirror, they're like, oh well, I really am fat. I mean, every female shouldn't feel like that.
They shouldn't. And basically what she's saying and everything that I gather from her information is like being controlling, and you know, like whenever you down shame a woman and everything, and she already trying to gain her confidence, and let's say if she gained her confidence and you down shaming her, that lowers her self-esteem. Like that makes her feel not good about herself, and then a woman start thinking, you know, like maybe I'm not good enough, or what could I be doing wrong. Then she start blaming herself like she's the problem, but it's actually you, you know. So you don't never control your partner about anything. And then 3, you don't like, if you gotta have each other Facebook passwords and blah 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 woo woo. The 3rd, then that means there is no trust, you know, like, because you should be able to trust your partner that they're not doing anything and stuff like that. And also another thing from my experience, don't never, you know, try to, you know, get in your partner's head and make them trust you and everything. Y'all talk about trust, y'all sit down together and talk. You make them trust you just so you can do things too, because I've been through that and everything, where a person can make you gain their trust and they don't seem like they're doing anything at all, you know, and then they just start slacking. That's what it's called when they get sneaky at doing things and everything. So that is something that you got to watch out for too, ladies and men.
Right. And one thing, don't just sit there, be in a relationship, and then, oh, you're just sitting there, no offense, but sitting there, it goes for the guys, sitting there putting hands on females or whatever, because then that's called abuse. And what I'm saying, I feel like no male shouldn't put their hands on a female, which means males think that, oh, we can't put their hands on them, but then we put our hands on them, oh, it's a big of a deal.
Yeah. She right and everything, and I feel like nobody really shouldn't be putting their hands on nobody, neither the female or the man or the man or the female and everything, because that's what causes escalation. It can go further of death, or it can go further of permanent injuries and stuff, and you don't want to end up like that. So it's best to just walk away from that situation, leave that person alone, don't even talk to them. It's best to just go on with your life, focus on you, and get that bag, sis, or bro, period. Right. I said sister, bro, period, get that bag, because like it's 2022, you know, it's time to come up, it's time to shine and stuff like that. You ain't got time for all this nonsense, this negativity energy. You want to always come with positive energy and everything, because we only get older with time, and we only live young once. So you want to enjoy it, you know, while you're young, because when you get older and stuff like that, super older in the age, where you ain't, you know, you disabled, you ain't able to do nothing, you gonna wish, you gonna be sitting back there at a nursing home or at your house and everything, and kick back in that recliner chair, wishing that you would have done and everything what you was supposed to do. Sorry guys, our video actually cut out, but back what I was saying was, like, you're gonna be sitting back in that recliner chair wishing that you would have took advantage of the opportunities that you had while you was young. You're gonna be looking at the younger people and everything like, man, I wish I would have did this, I wish I would have did that, and that and such. So the time is now. The time is not later. So take advantage of anything that you're talented at, and, you know, like, put it out there, because like it takes you to do that. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You know, like, you gotta be consistent, put the effort to it, put the work in, and then when you start seeing that process going, just because you got it going don't mean that you stop. You keep going to death do you apart. So you have anything else? All right, well, so you know, let's say, you know, this is the end of the video. And please like, share, and subscribe. And also make sure you guys also subscribe to my channel as well, Mariah the Queen. I will be tagging this video on my channel, so that way, you know, we can get my sister 1K. So please guys, please, like, do this for me, do this for my sister, you know, please. Give my sister 1K subscribers and 4K watch hours. Or if you can't get for 4K watch hours, give her 1K subscribers, because she truly will deserve it, especially for this video of us taking our time out, you know, to give advice to some people that need this type of advice, because everybody give advice, but it's how you give it. It is different ways, and maybe some people have different things, you know, that can help somebody better understand it. But yeah, you know, like, please like, share, subscribe to this video. Peace.